What is going on, everyone? Platinum Bees coming at you with yet another video. Today we are going to be talking about how to secure premiums when it comes time to sell platinum. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Okay guys, so we all know that platinum has a very high premium attached to it. And a lot of you are probably skeptical about platinum and worried about picking it up because of that premium. You don't want to pay that high premium when buying really any precious metals, but especially platinum and its exorbitant premium. Now, right now, at the current time, premiums are up a bit. But even when they're down and normalized, they still are much higher than gold and silver. So how do you secure that premium when it comes time to sell? So I'm going to give you my thoughts, my opinions, my experience, and things that I believe are the best way to secure that premium when it does come time to sell platinum. So, for instance, we have fractional pieces of platinum, and we have 1 ounce pieces of platinum. Now, we all know that 1 ounce pieces of platinum hold a much lower premium, typically, than your fractional pieces, including coins and bars. Now, take for instance, this platinum 1/10 ounce noble, right? I paid $135 for this on the private market, while spot price was around $1,100. So not a bad premium for such a small piece. But how do I get that premium back out? Well, I bought this from a private individual on Reddit, but realistically, I could sell this for $135 and somebody would probably buy it on Reddit as well. But you don't have to necessarily use Reddit. Now, if I bought this from a dealer, it would probably cost me around $150, maybe even $160 with the current premiums. Now, if you paid $160 for it, to secure your premium and profit, you would have to somewhat wait for spot price to increase. But the whole point of stacking precious metals is for the value of the pieces to increase over time, right? We don't buy this stuff because it's a sinking investment. It's not, whether it's platinum, silver, or gold. But if I bought this from a dealer for, say, $160, and a couple weeks go by, and I'm like, oh, I need to sell it, I need some money. I probably couldn't sell it for $160 because somebody is going to just say, hey, the dealer's charging that much. I'll just buy it from the dealer. That way I just know I'm secure, or what have you. And so I'm going to have to list this for like $150, $145, right? Because that's the only way they're going to buy it is if it costs less than the dealer. You as an individual are always competing with dealer prices, just like local coin shops do and other things of that nature. And so you will have to sell it for less than what the dealer is selling it for. But if you wait for spot price to increase before you sell, then you will still have to sell for less than the dealer, but you'll still be able to secure some of that premium. So again, let's say the dealer has this platinum 1/10 ounce noble listed for $160. And spot price is $1,100, right? That's a $50 premium on a 1/10 ounce piece. You will be able to sell this for like $145, maybe $150 with free shipping, because a lot of the dealers will do free shipping at over $100. So you'll sell this for $145, $150 free shipping. Now, if you buy it from a dealer and then sell it the next week, of course you're going to take a loss. But let's say spot price increases to $2,000 an ounce. Then this coin will be worth $200 at spot. The dealer might try to sell it for $300, right? You will be able to find someone on the private sale that will buy this for $275, right? So they will pay a premium to you because they don't want to pay the exorbitant dealer premium. And that's important to remember when you do decide to sell platinum, if you ever do decide to sell it, is you need to find someone other than your local coin shop to sell platinum to, right? Because local coin shops, typically if you take silver in there, they'll give you a little bit below spot. If you take gold, they'll give you a little bit below spot. Obviously, it depends on the piece and it depends on the time period, because if there's a major shortage, they might pay you a little above spot. If there is a very unique piece you are selling, like a Carson City Morgan or something, of course they'll pay you more than spot, or they should if they're a good dealer. But as far as platinum, most dealers don't realize any collectability side to platinum. They see it as just another precious metal, and so no matter what you bring in, whether it's a Queen's Beast 1 ounce coin, whether it's a bar, whether it's a fractional Noble or Maple or Eagle, they're just going to pay you spot minus probably a little bit. So it's important to find someone to buy your platinum that is going to realize the premiums that dealers put on it and going to say, hey, I want to avoid at least some of that premium when I'm buying. Now, silver and gold is different in this aspect. If you have a 1 ounce gold Eagle, you probably won't pay a high premium from a dealer, maybe a little bit, but it's not going to be as high as a fractional. If you go to sell a 1 ounce gold Eagle on a private market, you're going to have to sell it for less premium than the dealers, and so you're going to be much closer to spot because the premium on a 1 ounce gold Eagle usually isn't that bad anyways. You can usually find a sale at some point, some week, as long as you're a little bit patient, and you won't pay a high premium for it anyways, so you're really not going to get a lot of the premium back out of gold. You might get a little bit, of course, depending on markets, depending on trends, depending on availability, things of that nature. But realistically speaking, people realize the premium on gold and silver is much lower, so when they buy from a private individual, they are expecting a much lower premium in return. That is not the same with platinum. I have sold platinum many times, and I have sold it for a very decent, I would say, premium over spot in general. So, in general, to kind of make a point in this video about premiums is when you pay for the premiums, every time I pay premium, I'm kind of in a sense thinking about resale, because obviously I want to pay low premium when I'm buying, but I also know what kind of premium I can get out when I sell because I have sold in the past. And because I have sold in the past, I realize that most people are likely to pay close to dealer prices minus just a small amount. So will I get all of that premium I paid to a dealer back out of the coin? Maybe not all of the percent as a whole, but as spot price increases over time, the premium, even if it stays the same percentage, will increase over time, and I will be, and I have always been able to get much higher than spot price for when I've sold platinum. So that is one thing to keep in mind when buying platinum. Now, if you are the type who doesn't like to sell online to random individuals, or you don't feel comfortable doing that, or meeting up people on, say, Craigslist or OfferUp, you can always sell to a dealer or a local coin shop, and they will buy the metal for its basically spot value minus a little bit perhaps. But in general, you will be able to get that premium back out of the coin because everyone knows that platinum holds a premium. Another great example of this would be, take for instance this platinum 1 gram bar. Right now it is very hard to find a 1 gram bar below about $60 in platinum. I bought this bar for $40, right? Spot price has obviously increased since I've purchased this 1 gram bar, but since I bought it for $40, I paid a premium. If I were to go to sell this today, I could probably list it for $55, shipped probably, and I made 10 bucks, right? And I could sell it for 55 bucks because all the dealers are selling them for 60 bucks. And people say, hey, I want a gram of platinum, but I don't want to pay the 60 bucks. Oh, this guy's selling it for 55 bucks. I'll pay him. Now, in my experience, I have sold grams before, no problem whatsoever. That has been on Reddit. I know some of you may not like Reddit. There are other options such as eBay. There are a lot of people in this community on YouTube as well as Instagram that will pay you for platinum. I actually sold my first piece on Instagram just the other day. I sold a 1/10 ounce Platinum Britannia for $150. The reason for that was I purchased this Noble on Reddit, right? The guy sent me a Britannia. I was kind of worried about it at first, but I said, hey, you know, why don't I just buy a Noble from you and just keep the Britannia? And he said, okay. So I paid $135 for this shipped, right? He sent me a Britannia. I messaged him. He said he'll send me out a Noble if I pay for it, right? So I paid another $135 for this. I then sold that Britannia for $150. So I made 15 bucks. Just simply off that. So that's just another example. It's, in my honest experience, it has been very, very easy for me to sell platinum even at a high premium. Sometimes even close to dealer prices. It all just kind of depends on who bites. And if you're a part of a forum like Reddit, there's also a Facebook group. You can always post on OfferUp, Craigslist. There is also eBay. Typically, somebody is out there searching for platinum and they want to get a good deal for it. And a good deal to them is just a little bit below dealer prices in reality. Because I think a lot of stackers know that there's such small margins on these metals that the dealers try to sell for low premiums somewhat. And a private individual, whatever they have, there's a chance they bought it from a dealer. And of course, they paid dealer prices. And now they're just taking a little bit of a loss. Or if spot price went up, they're not taking a loss at all. But they're selling it for less than a dealer because they know that they are just a private individual. They're not a dealer. So yeah, guys, I just kind of wanted to talk about this video because I've had a lot of people talk about premiums and like how you can get that money back out and what happens when it's time to sell and things of that nature. So in reality, premiums do hold, especially when you sell platinum. Silver and gold, it's a little bit less because the premiums are already low typically. If I bought a 1 ounce Silver Eagle, it's going to be $1 or $2, $3, $4 over spot. So for me to sell that, I'm going to have to sell it for $1 or $2 over spot realistically to get, you know, any premium at all. But a fractional or even a 1 ounce platinum coin, I'm not going to sell that for spot price. And people looking to buy platinum, they know that. They know no one is selling platinum at spot. So I don't worry about premium as much because I have had experience with selling platinum and recouping premium. And in my opinion, it is not something hard to do. And also, in my opinion, every time I've listed platinum, it's sold within the day I've listed it, right? So I haven't had to list it and it sit there forever because no one wants it. Tons of people want it. It's just a lot of people are waiting until they find something on a private market rather than paying dealer premiums because nobody really wants to pay premiums. Everyone wants to pay the lowest premium possible. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I appreciate y'all coming by and checking out my video. Thank you to all my loyal followers. Thank you to any new people. Be sure to hit that like button. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to leave me a comment in the comment section below. And with all that being said, guys, until next time, we will see you.